Chloe, you're back.
Whoa, whoa, down, Max. You get one kiss, now you're all over me?
I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together. Max, did you forget we've gone over this? I hope you weren't messing around with time while I was sleeping.
Not anymore. I'm just spaced out too.
Welcome back to the real world, Max.
Okay, so...
I don't think I can ever tell Chloe about what happened.
Let's look at the big board and see all our pieces in the puzzle so far.
Okay, so things have actually changed.
I'm getting lost in all this shit.
I should have known just erasing that phone message wouldn't stop the police.
Dang. Well...
This butterfly photo seems like 1,000,000 years ago. How much time have I altered since?
Well, we definitely know not to do that again.
That snow dough always makes me think of William and Chloe.
Just take a look around real quick.
That's my Chloe.
Alright, sit, no. That's not necessary.
Damn. This is a serious expose on the Prescotts. Finally.
Ah, okay. So they finally got their just desserts, finally.
Even Holmes and Watson didn't use every piece of information. Staying up all night is the best excuse to drink lots of coffee.
Oh, photo. Nice. Okay. Oh, okay. So we actually didn't miss any. Nice. Alright, look.
Yes, Chloe Price was here.
Alright, look.
There's Chloe's cash stash. Sorry, Principal Wells.
Sorry, not sorry.
I'm so sorry, William. It's not fair you had to die twice.
Alright, okay, look at everything else in the room. Let's look at the board.
So close yet so far away. We have to do 3 main things.
Right. What things?
1. Decipher Frank's logbook. 2. Get Nathan's phone to find out where he's been during the Vortex Club parties with Kate and Rachel. And see whatever hidden shit he's got in his messages.
3. Beat Stepdouche Dan until he tells us about Frank, Nathan, and the dark room. And I do have a gun now.
Keep it in your pants. We'll have to do this on our own.
Dude, at least let me kick his ass, then rewind. Fine, whatevs. It's your power.
Which I can't waste on shit like that. Or Blackwell would be in big trouble.
At least you let me take that money to pay Frank off.
Don't remind me. I just want him off your back. Our back.
I know. You should get busy in the garage to see what dirt you can dig up. I'm gonna cyberstalk some names and see where that leads. Or to who. And be careful of Stepcrack. He's not gonna be a happy camper after you reamed him yesterday and Mom is giving him the boot.
I'm on it, partner.
Alright, so it seems like we...
I can't abuse this level of my rewind power. It's way too dangerous, and I need to navigate the present without messing up the past.
See. So I guess there's going to be some consequences if I rewind too much. Okay.
Oh no, that poor little bird has been trapped in here.
Light switch. There we go.
Oh, that blue dye makes me so happy. It means the real Chloe is back with me.
Nothing really new. Right, let's use this. I guess never hurts. How do I get it out, I wonder? Look, no. Window. Oh, open, yes. Okay, so let's look at this real quick before I... okay. Let's see if I can scare them and get them out of here. Okay. Oh, switch off. I feel like I'm missing something with that bird. No, I don't think I am. Alright, scared?
Fly, be free.
Nice. It's action with consequences. You didn't let it sound to that. Well, I mean, hopefully it doesn't die like those rest of those birds. Hopefully.
You won this battle, Max. You broke up my family. I salute you.
David, I didn't try to hurt you. Ever. But I won't let anybody hurt Chloe.
Too late, isn't it? You just better be damn careful with her. Don't you wander off into the dark.
Wish we actually got a chance to talk to him at least. Alright, door, book. Oh, Warren. Okay. Let me see this. Alright, let's see. Okay. It still burns. I really wish I could have helped him. I actually went back to my footage and found out that you could have actually talked to the teacher. I don't like to read game reviews, but I do know that if I can remember it correctly, I had to go and talk to the teacher, then rewind, and then tell Warren, and then he would have got an A. But it doesn't seem to affect the story very much. She actually texted him. Wow. So her giving me the money, me giving her the money to steal from Wells, the principal, actually made her, I think, a little more friendly toward me at least. Alright. Wait, hold on. So this is like right after we went back in time with that photo. So it was right after all this. Okay, that's cool. So they made it up over a text. Cool. Ah, okay, nice. Oh, so Nathan must have actually did that. And he's actually getting a little more aggressive. Oh, so I'm asking questions. Okay. So we're talking about Frank and Juliet, the reporter, and hello. All right. Wish you can actually respond to some of these. So she's asking everybody about Frank Bowers, excuse me. All right. So Frank knows Nate. That's interesting. And how is Kate doing? Have we fed the bunny? I remember feeding it before we left. Okay, we already read that. So don't water the plant in episode 2. That's kind of a trick because as soon as I saw that actual thing about the water, but the mom actually sends you a text in episode 2. In the beginning of episode 2, she sends you a text saying, "Be sure to water your plant. I hope you didn't forget to water the plant we gave you, but don't drown it either." That's misleading as hell. Alright, let's see. TV, look.
Those poor whales are like beached angels. What is going on here?
I'm guessing this is tied into the reround power, but I'm not sure how.
Looks like they're back on the road to Paris.
That's it.
To think this all started with my vision of a tornado.
Sliding door, hold on. Photo.
Joyce must be so upset. Are you helping anybody, Max?
I feel bad. But he was kind of being a dick. Doesn't seem like a bad guy though, but what's this?
William never finished painting that wall.
Alright. Still just trying to look around, see if I can get those photos, but 99% of the time I'm probably gonna end up missing it anyway. Alright, we're going back outside. Nothing out here.
It looks like David finished his car repairs. Maybe there's some new clues around.
Alright, he left his guns, surprisingly.
What the hell did David do for Nathan? And what did his dad do for David?
Hell? I don't understand why David Madison, the guy who's so, uptight, would actually think that... I mean, didn't he say that Blackwell's nothing but snobby rich fuck kids? So why would he be this cozy with his dad? It's kind of a contradiction of anything else.
Either Chloe stole another gun, or David is out there armed.
That's great. More issues.
Oh, that makes me sad. It was so incredible to see William again. I wish Chloe could too. Oh, jeez. David is packing up wedding stuff too. There's more to David Madsen than meets the eye. He should finish this letter to Joyce.
Dark things happening in Arcadia Bay. What the hell? What does he mean by darker things are happening here?
Should I have signed the petition? Blackwell sure isn't safe and private anymore. Oh, meow, Miss Grant. Twist that knife.
Damn.
At least he has one weird fan.
Libtard microsexuals. Wow, okay. I wonder who wrote that.
Wish I had surveillance footage of that conversation.
Interesting.
Surveillance cameras at Pan Estates? David must be working for the Prescotts, too.
This is a lot more complicated than I thought.
I wonder if David is going to the party.
Vortex. Why would he have that here? I don't understand the connection between the Vortex Club, Nathan, and David Madison. All things, it's like the weirdest combination of people. Alright, well, looks like there's only...
Whoa, that is a serious padlock on that locker. Hey, David, what you hiding?
Use? I have no idea. I have no idea.
For once, I don't have time to search for the code. I need to find a way to break this padlock. Looks like you need a code to open this. Or a way to break in.
I wonder. I wonder what the code could be, I wonder. Email, photo... Ooh, crowbar.
Okay. I can use that crowbar to pry open the locker.
Alright, sounds like a plan. I really wish we could have actually, like, maybe found a code somewhere.
Sorry, David, but I bet you would do the same thing as me. Oh, maps, notes, coordinates, photos of Kate, Nathan. Oh, yes.
Latitude. These are coordinates. What the hell? Coordinates of what? They don't seem to be repeating, so it's not like there's a pattern there. I don't think. Oh, that's when Warren got his ass kicked. Damn. He was actually there and he didn't stop it? Wait, what? Whose red car is that?
Score. Back to Chloe now.
Alright, let's rewind that. So he doesn't know I actually broke in. There we go.
Oh, look at the baby blue jay eggs in the nest. I better move this plank if I want to take the shot. Excuse me. Just one picture, please.
Oh, wait a minute. That's the...
Click. Another photo from my Arcadia Bay wildlife series.
That's interesting. You know what is probably gonna happen? Someone's gonna open the garage, the egg's gonna get crushed. We can't just move the eggs.
Thank you. Sleep tight, my eggy legs.
Oh no, you know what? The bird must have actually nested down there. Now she can't get to her babies. Oh, I can't believe that. I am an idiot. I didn't even think of that.
Looks like David already booked a room.
Okay. Alright.
Yo, Chloe! Are you ready yet? I have to get back to my dorm.
Are we happy?
Very happy. I hit the secret file jackpot. Kate, Nathan, and Rachel. Plus some location coordinates. David is like a one-man surveillance army. Now let's get the hell out of here before we get busted. But I absolutely have to go see Kate in the hospital right now. I want to find out how she's doing.
Oh man, look at the 360 graphics.
This is definitely Kate's floor.
The hospitals always freak me out.
I hear you. But imagine how Kate feels. I'm so glad I get to see her again. I hope it's not too weird for her.
No, she'll be stoked to see you. Who wouldn't be?
This be it. I'm a little nervous.
Just go in there and be your friend. I'll wait out here so you can chill by yourselves. I was a total dick for blowing a fuse when you answered Kate's call the other day. Good thing you ignored me. I had no idea what shit she was going through. And you saved her. Like me. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Chloe. But don't be sorry. We're all on the same team.
Team Max. Let Kate know we're gonna string Nathan up by his balls then.
Oh yes, I'm on it.
Max,
Kate.
I thought I'd never see you again. I feel so ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Kate, listen to me. You have nothing to be sorry about. Other people do. You do not know how happy I am to see you. You look awesome. Is it a stupid question if I ask how you're doing?
Now that you're here, I'm doing even better. I'm so grateful to you for coming up to the roof to talk me down. Max, I felt so lost and alone. When I saw how much you cared, how hard you were trying, you made me realize I wasn't alone. Thank you.
Kate, there are so many people who love you and want to help you.
I know. You should see all the letters and postcards. I gave most of the flowers to other patients here because they need them more than me. I'm keeping the balloons, though. One of the nurses gave me some pen and paper so I could do some drawings.
I love your illustrations.
They got kind of dark there for a while. But I have an idea for a new children's book about bullying. I was thinking of having some photographs in there, too.
I hope that's a subtle hint that you'll let me take the photographs for the book.
Was that subtle? You better take the pictures, Max. I'm going to be here for another day until my family comes out to visit.
How are they treating you?
Like they need to protect me forever. They're so upset, and I know they feel guilty even though they didn't do anything. I was surprised how many students from Blackwell wrote me. Daniel, Mr. Jefferson, even Victoria wrote me a very sweet note. And I believe she was being real.
Me too. I'm glad you believe again, Kate.
I'm working on it, Max. I just pray I can get this drawing right.
Man, she has went through a lot. I'm glad she has that positive energy.
Good to see that Kate is still working on her book report.
Truth be told, if it was me, I'd be pissed as hell still, but
Oh, I love Kate's happy rainbow flock.
yeah, I'd probably be pissed as hell. I'd probably be, well, I don't know. Maybe it's just, they're just good people in the world. It makes it seem so much better, you know?
Thank you, sisters. You really saved Kate.
Letter, what's this?
Principal Wells knows how to step it up when he wants to. That is so sweet. Even Victoria signed. But not Nathan.
Yeah, almost everyone signed besides him. Of course, I wouldn't blame him. Bastard.
Victoria Chase might be queen bitch, but she's not evil.
I don't know. She's very manipulative. Okay. Not sure why they asked me to rewind. I'm not gonna leave the hospital quite yet now. Book, drawing, Kate. No, flowers.
Those are nice flowers. And from Taylor? Wow, props to her. If this gets Kate through the night, so be it. I don't think get well is quite apropos.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't think there's anything in here, but let me just go ahead and talk to her real quick.
Kate, it is so good to hang out with you again.
Max, I owe you so much. And I can tell you want to talk to me about something.
Victoria?
I saw Victoria's letter. How does that make you feel?
Max, I know Victoria can be, not nice, but I do believe in forgiveness and redemption. I might be naive, but I feel her struggle.
Me too. I could have taken a picture of her covered in paint, but I didn't, and we had a genuine moment.
We all have our moments. Why do you think she acts so mean?
She's a bitch. She's insecure. Don't be daft. It could be both, you know.
She's insecure. If you're comfortable with yourself, you don't need to act superior.
Victoria doesn't look like she has much to be insecure about.
If anybody could make Victoria see the light, it would be Kate Marsh.
No. I think it will take more than that, Max.
She ain't wrong about that. She's definitely not wrong.
I always want to talk to you.
We missed our tea session this week.
That was so not cool. We need to plan, like, a tea shop tour of Portland.
Oh, yes. And you could bring Warren along, too.
Warren? No boys allowed. Yeah.
No boys allowed.
You are funny, Max. And right.
I want you to know I'm this close to getting all the info I need about Nathan.
Nathan Prescott has to pay for what he did. And we have to stop him from hurting anybody else.
I wish I could have gotten his ass kicked out of Blackwell.
Me too. But his dad would never let that happen. I thought I had a tough family. So what is going on with him now?
Vortex Club.
I assume he'll show up at the Vortex Club party tonight like nothing happened.
And nobody can do anything to him after what he did.
We're going to stop him. I just have to find Nathan's room number, get inside, and get the clues I need.
Max, please let me help. I can get the number, and I'll text it to you, okay?
Of course, Kate. I can't do this without you.
Now it's time for Nathan to watch out for us.
I have to get back to our mission. You don't know how much it means to see you again.
I do. That's why I love you, Max. Thanks for taking care of my bunny. Tell Alice I'll see her soon.
What does that mean that your actions will have consequences? That's a little scary. Alright. Well, guess I'll go ahead and get going.
Well, how is she?
She's still Kate Marsh. Thank God.
I'm glad we came to see her.
Thanks for coming with me.
Now let's go pay a visit to Nathan Prescott. That little prick is not going to be glad when he sees us.
Got a whole bunch of new characters up here. Huh.
Hey, Max. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Mr. Jefferson. I'm okay. And this is my friend Chloe.
Yo.
Chloe. Why isn't somebody as cool as you going to Blackwell?
I was way too cool for this school. It's a long story. In actual files here.
I can imagine. Max, are you sure that you're all right?
It's weird being suspended and just walking around campus.
Well, you are an adult now. This isn't prison, is it?
Not until we get orange jumpsuits.
On that note, Blackwell duty calls. Remember, I'm going to announce the winner of the Everyday Heroes contest tonight at the party, so I hope you'll be there to celebrate, even though I'm sorry you didn't enter a photo. I understand your reasons. You can't force an artist to work.
I feel like a total loser, but it's been a hard week to focus. No pun intended.
I'm proud of you for caring so much about a troubled friend, and I take hope in the fact that you have plenty of time to find your way. Just get in the habit of putting your work out there.
Thanks, Mr. Jefferson. I'll definitely be there tonight.
Me too. I'll be Max's date. You better dance with us at least once.
Nobody should have to see me dance. Plus, you don't want to watch the old hipster trying to keep up with the kids. I have some pride. Be seeing you.
Yes, you will. Hot for teacher.
Gross! You are out of control.
Not yet. Just wait until the Rager tonight.
Shut up.
Don't be jealous because Mark Jefferson thinks I'm cool.
I am so ignoring you.
Fine. Since I'm here, I'll see if I can get some dirt from Justin. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Now that is a great plan.
Alright.
Let's see if I can find out where Nathan is.
I saw that little, glitch. Hold on 1 second. Alright, sorry for that cut. Maybe I can talk to Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. You look bummed out. Are you alright?
Hola, Max. I just figured out that my photos basically suck. I'm a wannabe artist.
What? No, yeah.
You're not here to be a photographer. That's my gig. Look at that sketch you did of me. Incredible. And that's your art. Your gift.
I do feel better now. You are good, Max.
Let's see. Let's talk about Kate first.
Have you talked to anybody about what happened with Kate?
I don't talk to anyone, Max. But I did actually have a nice talk with Brooke. She couldn't stop talking about how brave you were on that roof.
I don't think doing the right thing is brave, but I appreciate what she means. The most important thing is that Kate gets better. And gets justice.
I hear that, Max. She's the sweetest, most genuine person I've ever met. I don't mind getting picked on by Blackwell bro holes, but don't fuck with Kate.
I like this revolutionary Daniel DaCosta.
Only if I can start the revolution from my sketchbook, Max.
Are you going to the End of the World party tonight?
It will be if I go, man. People here push me into lockers, not dance floors.
Don't go to party, go to party? I don't know. I guess. I don't know. Uh, I don't know. I guess not. I guess we can say go. I kind of want to see what happens, I guess.
That's exactly why you should go to that party. We have to stand up to these Blackwell bullies for Kate. You won't be alone, Daniel.
Not with you to back me up, Max. Damn it. I will go to the party like it is the end of the world. Okay, maybe I won't go, but... No, I won't do that, but... I'll go.
This action will have consequences, obviously.
By the way, have you seen Nathan Prescott?
You mean lately?
Like, anytime today?
I saw Jefferson talking with Nathan a little while ago, but I try to stay out of his way. I have enough assholes to deal with here.
Let's talk later. Okay, Daniel?
Well, that was interesting. Well, maybe Samuel has something to say. I don't think...
Justin, it's been so long since I've seen you.
Because you're way too cool for us now, Chloe.
Way too much shit going on, man.
Try going to Blackwell. Insane.
So I hear.
Any word at all on Rachel?
Dude, I wish. I'm working on it.
I miss her a lot.
That was Brooke.
I had to clear away another batch of dead birds today. Sad.
Makes me mad. That's so ironic that Warren asked Max to the drive-in.
Okay.
Hey, Brooke. How are you?
I'm here as usual. By the way, thanks for helping Kate down. Are you okay?
Drone. Yeah, start off with that.
I might feel better taking your drone for a quick flight.
Miss Grant finally gave up and let me fly her again. But you're going to the drive-in with Warren, so you don't have time to fly my drone.
Really? I can't fly your drone because I'm going to see ape movies with Warren?
You are perceptive, Max. Now, excuse me. My drone needs me.
Ouch. Okay. Let's back up a minute.
Hey, Brooke. How are you?
I'm here as usual. By the way, thanks for helping Kate down. Are you okay?
Don't mention the drones. Let's mention whales.
I can't get my limited brain around that eclipse and the beached whales. I was hoping the science department had some ideas.
Warren and I are supposed to compare notes and theories this weekend.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. 2 big brains are better than 1. Or mine.
We'd get the Nobel Prize if we could explain this phenomenon, but even Miss Grant has no clue.
I think I avoided a landmine there.
I need to find Nathan. Have you seen him around?
Ask Warren. I mean, you're going to the movies with him and everything.
Okay, Brooke. But right now I'm trying to find Nathan.
Warren's not good enough for you? Okay. I saw Nathan pissed and walking off campus earlier. Good luck getting that date, Max.
Okay.
I have to go. Talk later, Brooke. Good. Nathan is not around. I should go back to Chloe.
Right. Let's rewind that, because I feel that's not going to end very well.
That's so ironic that Warren asked Max to the drive-in.
I don't think I can... Oh, I can't talk to him. Never mind. Oh, no, I can't.
Enjoy the big game, Zachary. I hope it's not the last.
Hello, Max. Thanks again for helping me fight the power.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Max, you always show up when I'm talking about you. I'm still bragging about you and the other students making Blackwell surveillance free.
Recent events?
I was hoping you could explain some of these crazy things happening in Arcadia Bay.
If I could, I'd be collecting my Nobel Prize in Science today. I haven't been able to wrap my mind around that eclipse, much less the snow in Wales.
Scientific explanation or beyond science?
I think this is beyond science.
Nothing is beyond science except for our lack of knowledge. We may never know why, but that doesn't change reality.
I am worried about reality. I feel like it's changing right in front of us.
You and Samuel both. We were talking about that before you came over. Our planet is changing, but it's not mystic. It's erosion.
Prophecy, dying animals.
You think that's why all these animals are dying here?
Well, our shoreline has been receding, not to mention the daily contamination of the ocean. That's all you need to kill off sea and wildlife here, unless you know something I don't.
Time travel, huh? I can't pronounce that. Time travel?
What about wormholes and chaos theory? Like time travel stuff.
The only wormholes in Arcadia Bay are underground, and chaos theory is just that. But if this is about time travel, sign me up.
Would you really change time?
Not after reading that Bradbury story, A Sound of Thunder. I won't give it away, but it involves dinosaurs and butterflies. Time is like a thread, Max. One tug and it all can unravel.
Well, she's not wrong. Alright, Kate.
I don't think surveillance would have helped Kate Marsh.
Who needs surveillance when we have Maxine Caulfield? You did a wonderful thing, and now we have to make sure Kate gets the help she needs. Do you need to talk to a counselor?
No thanks. Blackwell needs help. It definitely does need help. That is the understatement of the year.
Blackwell Academy needs the help. There's something terrible going on here. You see it, right?
This week hasn't been Blackwell's finest hour. But me and some faculty members won't rest until all the students here feel safe, not bullied.
Kate was drugged at the Vortex Club party and bullied by them until she ended up on the roof. How do you stop that?
Shut down that damn Vortex Club for a start. I don't mean to get riled up, but that party should have been postponed. It's extremely tasteless given what happened with Kate.
The Prescott's Principal Wells. Principal Wells is not a bad guy. I think he's just put in a bad position. It's the Prescotts that are kind of the antagonist here.
Do the Prescotts have anything to do with the Vortex Club? I mean, they don't get all their money from car washes.
No, they don't. But membership has its privileges. Especially when your father is Blackwell's biggest sponsor. This elitist nonsense has no place here.
You're right. I just wish this could be the school that I dreamed about before I came here.
I hear you, Max. I love seeing you and Warren and all my students at your best here. But you're all too young to be so cynical. But you truly give me hope.
I was looking for Nathan Prescott, and I thought he might be in your class.
I'm surprised, Max. I didn't think you and Nathan were exactly friends.
No way. I just have to, ask him a question.
I saw him leaving campus looking angrier than usual. But to be honest, Max, Nathan hasn't been too well lately. You might know more about that than me.
Too much.
I can tell. You look like you have more than a question on your mind. Maybe asking Nathan isn't such a good idea right now. You hear me, Max?
I'm sorry, Miss Grant. I have to get going. I'll see you later.
It's always good talking to you, Max.
Alright.
I feel like the sky wants to
Over
hear
here.
us.
Did you think you could hide from Max Caulfield, Squirrel Paparazzi?
There's a picture of a squirrel we have to take down. It's 2. Is there another squirrel? Oh, there's no, actually, there's a photo op right here.
One photo. For posterity.
What is this called again? A Corin? So, I saw it was an Assassin's Creed. Alright. Before
Oh, great. Chloe stole money from the Handicapped Access Fund. We're going to hell.
Oh, wow, that actually was. I thought that was a bribe. Are you kidding me? I felt... Wow, okay. Alright, well, let me talk to Samuel real quick. Actually, let me go in his building. Every time I go in here, it's something strange, but never mind. Guess we'll just talk to him.
How are you doing, Max? Been a tough week. I know.
Yes, it has, Samuel. How are you?
Sad and confused like everybody else in Arcadia Bay. You look like you have a lot of questions, too.
People?
More questions than answers.
Samuel is always here to talk.
Do you ever talk with David Madsen?
He talks to me. I listen.
That's how David operates.
He sees things, not people. But I think he sees you, Max.
Why do you say that?
Because you both see with cameras.
I think you have better vision than both of us.
No, Max. I just look at everything from a different angle.
The more I talk to this guy, the more I feel he knows more than he's letting on.
I actually just talked to Kate Marsh in the hospital. She's doing so much better.
Because of you, Max. That was quite a rescue.
It could have gone either way. Samuel, do you think that we each have a destiny?
Yes, I do, Max. In many different lifetimes, of course. Kate Marsh believed in something different, so that's her destiny.
I believe you.
Kate just needed some more helpful spirits like her friend Max. I hope she finds them now.
Have you seen Nathan Prescott around?
I try not to.
What do you know?
So, what do you know about Nathan?
I know enough to not want to know anymore.
Well, okay. Enough said. You know a lot of Blackwell secrets, so I thought you could help me.
Max, I'm a custodian, not a psychic. I can only help by warning you to be careful.
I still have a million questions about what's happening to Arcadia Bay.
That must be why Miss Gant says you're one of her favorite students at Blackwell.
I keep thinking that Rachel Amber has a few answers. If we can find her.
If Rachel wants to be found.
Do you think she's alive?
She'll always be alive in our hearts. Sometimes that's all we have left.
But...
Max, all I can tell you is to stay on your path and you'll find what you're looking for. Rachel Amber is waiting too.
I feel like he's the one that did something to her. I don't know why. At first I thought maybe he was just put there just to sound mysterious and kind of distract from the real person, like, pulling the strings, but the more I talk to him, the more he just feels like he knows more than what he actually lets on.
Even though Miss Grant likes me, I have zero science skills to explain that eclipse.
As I was just saying to her, that's because science has no explanation. Well, no offense to Miss Grant here, but this is just the beginning.
Beginning of what?
Oh, I don't believe anything ever ends. Especially time. That's why I can sense something bigger is coming to Arcadia Bay. And Max, I don't like it at all.
I'd rather be in her class than the Vortex Club.
Yes, you would. Rachel saw right through them.
She's not the only one.
Nobody should be trapped in the Vortex Club. Get out now, Max, while time is on your side.
That's a very interesting way to phrase that.
I definitely have questions about what's happening to the animals in Arcadia Bay.
Oh, many do. These poor creatures have no choice in what happens to them.
How can anybody explain all those poor beached whales?
My dad was a fisherman, and he'd take me out to hear the whales sing. Now they just cry.
Do you think this is some kind of eco-disaster, or...
I think it's more than that. Somebody is causing all this to happen.
You think so, Samuel?
You and Arcadia Bay are connected by time and tide. So, next time I have a question, I'm coming to you.
Well, I'm glad to see your squirrels are still healthy and happy on the campus.
Me too. If something happened to them... Oh...
Not as long as you're here to take care of them, Samuel.
The only thing that calms them is food. Lots of food. Which reminds me that I have to feed them now. Samuel misses his squirrels.
Get that food in your belly.
I see the nut actually. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cute. Oh, so that's how you get that photo. That's nice. A little bit of conversation then. Alright, well, we found out what we need. He's not actually on campus. Alright, that's up. That's photo op 4. Nice. Let's see what Chloe found out.
I can tell that Justin is really into Chloe.
Coast is clear. It would be so cool if you and me were going to school here together.
But now you can have Mr. Jefferson all to yourself.
Ah, you suck. Now let's get into Blackwell Ninja mode.
It's so lame they don't have co-ed dorms here.
Yes, because I want Nathan Prescott in the room next door.
Good point.
Wait here. Give me the signal if Nathan or anybody shows up.
I won't let you down, Batmax.
Now I just have to find Nathan's room.
Alright, let us...
Evan. Of course. That's why no shits were given. Evan rolls.
Oh, look at that. What do you know? Room 111.
Oh, Kate brings it. So, room 111 is the magic number.
Hey, wait, what? Well now, hearing something. Nathan's room, nice. Prescott's rule this town. That's a pretty shitty thing, but alright. Hell?
Now I need to find Nathan's phone, or anything with clues.
First I'm reminds that door doesn't look like it's been damaged. Okay. Well, she's pissed off now. Well, I tried to help, but Alright, let's look at this.
That monochrome camera is brand new and cost about $6 grand. Bastard. I thought Victoria had the photo bling, but once again, the Prescotts rule. That's so cute and ironic. I can't believe Nathan still has it around.
Wow. That's cringeworthy.
I really hope they were all consenting models.
It's a weird thing to have in your college dorm.
That is so Chloe. Oh my god. Chloe. Chloe.
Just when I thought this dude could not get any more shittier, he, wow.
That must be the lamp Chloe broke when Nathan drugged her.
Book, what's this?
I don't think one book can guide the Prescotts.
Dr. Bill. Who's this Dr. Bill they keep talking about? Is it Dr. Phil or what?
Damn, Nathan. That's a nice shot. If only all your energy went into photography. It's so damn creepy, but the guy has his own style.
Kind of morbid, to be truthful with you.
I'd cry too if I had him for a father and had to wear that suit.
Yeah, sailor suit on, dude. That's so gay. Manual.
Holy shit. That's the gun Nathan used on Chloe. A gift from...
Let's see. Huh. That looks a little like my... That looks like one of those Smith... That's my Smith & Wesson 9mm. That's actually the very first unit I ever bought. It looks just like it.
Nathan likes his tortured subjects way too much. These films all have a dark pattern.
Alright, so... Oh, magazine. What's this?
Nathan Prescott. All-American teen.
Wow. Well, that, right. Prescription pills.
I don't think this prescription has helped Nathan.
Yeah, we did find those meds in his actual locker, too.
Nathan is way into this party. Bad sign. Bastard. Now I remember why I hate you. And why Kate will get justice.
He has it actually pulled up. What the hell, man?
Oh, man. Sean Prescott might be Nathan's real problem.
Wow.
Too bad Nathan isn't more like his sister. She sounds awesome. And far away.
Oh, she's in the Peace Corps. Okay, so it sounds like she's telling him to get out of there.
Yes, Nathan sure needs diet pills. This is strong stuff.
Why would he need diet pills? That is so weird. Okay. Scratch.
Come on, Max. You're in the belly of the beast. Search everywhere.
What's this?
What the hell are all those marks on the floor?
I think you gotta move the couch.
Let's find out what you're hiding. Oh yes, little phone. You are mine now.
Perfect.
Now I have Nathan's phone, so I can show it to Chloe. Well, before Nathan comes back.
Alright, let's roll.
Cool, now it's opened.
Awesome. And no damage that I was actually there. Alright, let's go. Warning, beta. Really? It's kind of a...
Remember, you're on enemy turf now, Max.
Yeah, I best get out of here real quick.
Damn, Max, you're finally back. I got worried. So, what did you find?
His room was clean and creepy. Check this out.
Boom, Nathan. We got you by the balls, fucker.
What are you doing in my dorm? You're such a nosy bitch, Max.
Stop right there, Nathan.
Make me, ho. Max, I got this. Get the fuck out of my face.
Oh, shit. Go, Warren.
You are so fucking dead! Get off me, bro!
Stay out of it. Stop Warren. I don't know. Shit. Yeah, stop him just in case. I don't know what.
Warren, stop it! Come on.
Oh, my head. Why are y'all looking at me like that, huh? You and you're all dead!
Let's go, now!
Plus, my dad is on his way. You're all fucked. He owns you!
Even if Nathan definitely deserved a beating, we should try to be better than that.
Yes. I mean, there was no real point to just letting them go ape shit. I don't understand how you can have a gun and no one. That's pretty. What's the point of even having that?
Damn, that was intense. Warren, thank you so much.
For what?
For headbutting Nathan Prescott. That was awesome.
I don't know. I almost went crazy there. Like Nathan.
You're not anything like him.
Good to know. So where are you going? I better stick with you guys. Just in case you need me to get my Hulk on again. Or should I call the cops on Nathan?
No police. Not yet. So maybe you better,
Warren, me and Max have to do this on our own. No offense.
It's cool. Whatever I can do to help.
What you can do is find out anything you can about Nathan's father.
I'm on it. Between the snow and eclipse, I'm assuming the apocalypse is around the corner.
And thank you. Seriously. I'll call you later.
You better. I'm feeling pretty alpha now.
Yes, you are.
Man, that guy is so fucking in love with you.
I know.
He really did give a serious beatdown to Nathan.
It was a little scary to watch him do that.
Now let's make a date with Frank.
Will he even answer you?
Frank always answers when he wants money. Like I said, Frank wants to see me right now.
Let's not keep him waiting.